Hi YouTube. So today is day 3 of fasting. I only drink water when I feel really thirsty. And today I was given some more information. I just want to speak my truth. A part of me feels like I'm going crazy, but another part feels like I'm finding out the truth. So this is just my truth. And I want to start with, it's so much to talk about, but I've been on a spiritual journey, and that all that means is, to me, is that I realize that I am one, not as religion. Words have meanings, and religion is real legion, and that's like, if you just know, like, legion, the crowd, how they say the crowd is the matrix. So all that just makes sense because I am one. There is only one. So what I received today was my past life, or who I used to be. Or what we all originated from, one, and we split off to experience being human. So this goes back to the Jesus program, but I'll say, in a way, Jesus is the truth and the light, meaning that I also am the way, the truth, and the light. And I feel I, I feel the happiest I ever felt, even though usually I get hangry when I'm hungry. Like, people that know me and hang around me, that if I get hungry, I get really angry. I will get really upset. But I'm on day 3 of not eating anything, and I'm not hungry. I feel like the pains, these hunger pains, what I thought was um, my body telling me that I needed to eat, but it was just the toxins screaming out for help because they wanted more food to feed off of. So right now I'm cleansing my body, and ever since I started, I feel like I was on my spirit. Well, when I realized that I was one, began to realize. I would say when I met my mirror, and it had to come in a form, I guess, of relationship, because I was really using. I feel like I could never be alone. Yeah, this is real honest vulnerability right here, because I feel like this is really gonna help people. So I felt like I couldn't be alone. Like, I didn't feel comfortable being alone by myself, and I feel like my higher self guided me to be alone. Or I have had moments where I was alone and I was happy. That was more so as a child, and I feel like the older I got, I forgot. Like, since I was hurt as a child, I shut the child inside of me away, and I wasn't having fun anymore. Like, I was wondering why I was always so upset and angry. Like, I guess it was anger from being hurt. I was holding it inside of me, and now that I realize that those feelings are not me, I just choose to focus on those when there's other feelings that I could focus on that are actually going to serve me and actually make me feel good inside. So yeah, this is just an amazing journey, and I'm so grateful to be alive. And I think that's the end of this video for now. I guess I can keep going on just to document this, but I've been seeing the synchronicities, and like the numbers, shapes are all part of, like you see, math is like shows God, because there's always a solution. There's a problem and there's a solution. Like there's, and I guess in this world, or not in this world, but because we split off, there's duality. Now we feel as though there's, like, we're separated. So until we realize that we're not separated, then we can be in union. I don't try to say this. We can be happy by ourselves. And just, oh yeah, that's to go back to like relationships. So yeah, I was basically, like I said, I had a fear of being alone. So I always felt like I had to have someone by my side. And I also, as a human being, have these, and I'm a Virgo, my moon is in Virgo, so that's like the Virgin Mary. And I feel, that's another thing, I always felt ashamed about my sexuality, and I always used to criticize myself for the way I felt sexually. So it all goes back to that, where like me finding out myself in the way I think, in the way like I'm, what I'm made of, I guess you could say, yeah, what I'm made of. And I started to see why I was doing the things that I was doing, because that's what I was paying attention to. I was paying attention to that side of me. But yeah, so I always had a very high sex drive, and I was using my relationships as a way to not being alone. And I feel like it was, in the end, God had to come through that kind of relationship for me to really see myself. That's why I said, that's why this all started when I met my mirror. And in a new age term will be twin flame. And I wouldn't say I've done research, I feel like the information came to me. But what I see is like they're here to teach you. They're like, or I hear a lot of different things. That's why I hate researching it. Like I'm trying to go back to my own intuition. What do I know? What a twin flame means to me, and that just means because we have masculine and feminine energies, and I chose to take this female form. That goes back to like this might be a long video because I could just go on and on. I'm just trying to put out the information. But what I found out today about my past life, so all these things about my past were coming up after like I met my mirror, and I really was starting to look at the past in a different way, and I started like looking at the lessons, like what could I learn from those experiences. So it started with that, and then it even started, I feel like this started, I've been on this journey in my life. It's just now I'm starting to put things together, but everything happens for a reason. That's all I can say. Everything happens for a reason. And yeah, so today I got some information about like who I used to be, or who I was before I guess I came, or I'm not sure. It could be both past, present. It doesn't matter. I mean, past and future. That's the so that's the past and the future doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is the present. And sometimes these things just come out, and then when I say them, I'm like, whoa, wait a second. So Yeah, so I looked at my name, or the name that I have now, and that was given to me was Courtney Angelique McCoy. My mom's name is Angela, and that's my birth mom, and her name also has Angel in it. And then my middle name has Angel in it, and that's just one thing. But what really started clicking was I saw in a journal that I wrote in a long time ago, ninth grade, and now I'm in my junior year of college. And this is a journal that I randomly wrote literally one poem in, and what I called myself at the time apparently, and basically words. But as my name, I had Fallen Angel, and then so that just went back to the God and the devil, or Jesus and the devil, whatever. No, not Jesus, but God and the devil. Yeah, positive and negative, whatever you want to call it, the two opposing energies, and so by us splitting off from God of the one, we became the devil, and that's just me. I am just experiencing that being separated from God, and that's why sometimes it feels like hell, because I feel like I'm separated. But then the other side is heaven, and there's no such thing as heaven and hell. It's just a state of being. So I felt like I was separated from God, so that's why I felt like I was in hell. But then when I felt that I was connected to God, I was in heaven. So we get sick of feeling the same way all at the same time. So that's why everything's like a cycle, everything keeps going and going. The only thing that is constant is change. So that's all I'm experiencing. Okay, I think this video is long enough for now. So yeah, this is just day 3, and yeah, other than that, I've been meditating more, getting really deep into my yoga practice. Like, it's really getting intense, but I love it. So yeah, that's all for now. I hope everyone has a good day, and subscribe to my channel, and like this video, comment, whatever you want to do. Bye.